There we go, and we're live. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Time is 8:05, and welcome. We're going to look at the bonds market again. I'm Jason Sweeting. Everybody calls me Jay the Trader because I love to trade and I love teaching people how to trade. And we can get right into it. You don't have to waste any time. I'm going to share my screen as always. If you're following along, I encourage you to, visit your local ZB chart. You know what I'm saying? Wherever that may be. Visit your local ZB chart, definitely, and come check it out. All right, so we're good to go. I'm going to pull up an hourly chart. You know, that's how I love to start. I thought 11 would be the overnight high, and it did not. It did not become the overnight high. But I did get short off those 11s yesterday. Oh, yeah. Overnight high looks like 167.16. That's pretty cool. That's predictable too. All right, we could see that. Overnight low looks to be 166.28. All right, so 28 to 16. What is that? A 20 tick overnight range. Pretty impressive. 20 tick overnight range. Dismiss. 20 tick overnight range. It's pretty cool. And we have an open here, 166.29. Totally a green day. Wow. Market went one direction, switch went the other, and has not been back. Some of the levels that we have predetermined, they seem as though they're playing a pretty good role. However, I like to pay attention to another one today, 167.08. I think that's worth looking at. Let me switch to another time frame for a moment, so I can make sure I'm seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. There we go. No. Yeah, I still like it. 167.07. I still like it. It's worth taking a look at. That's worth considering. I'll watch it. In fact, I had something at 167.02. I'll just move it to 07. I want to see how that plays throughout the day. We have no open because the open has not showed up yet. That won't be here for a while. Let's look at some key levels that we should be paying attention to today. Above, I have 167.23. I also have 168.02. And I kind of have like a range. So for me, it's like 02 to 07. To me, that's kind of like a space of we don't know what we're going to do, boss type of spot. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you have the big bounce that we could be ready for at 168.13. Let me check the daily chart. Yeah. 168.13 or so could be like hey, yo, get ready for the bounce. So there's some fun stuff coming up on the bonds. Good stuff coming up on the bonds. Looks like everybody's finally got anything they want to do, which is good. I'm glad. Also, watch out for 167.25. That's one you got to watch for too. Okay. 167.25 could be a doozy. Watch out for that guy. Lay your head on my shoulder. Are we gonna do like a challenge for that? I think we should all do like a challenge for the same thing, except like we stand in the middle of the hallway and when the lights go off, we just pull out our P&Ls and be like, get money. What you think? Let's see what else we got. I want to take a look at the ES. Ugly. Totally ugly. Totally ugly. Overnight high. Let's stop naming it and let's talk about it. I got 39.1350. The low I got put in 7 a.m. and it looks to be about I think that's worse. There we go. Right there at 38.98. 38.98. It looks like they can continue this all the way down to 38.91. I just don't like the lackluster trend nature of it. Like, you see, it doesn't really look like sellers. It looks like people who just don't want to buy. It doesn't look like people who want to sell the market. It looks like people who are tired of buying it. And I don't really like that move. I want them to, kind of do what they want to do. If you mean to go down, go down. It's just not doing it the way I thought they would. I also marked the open on the ES. The open looks to be somewhere around 39.1050. Well, we'll see. We'll definitely see, man. I think that it's about time the ES fell. Don't get me twisted. But I don't like the way that it's doing it. I don't particularly like that. It doesn't look definitive. Let's read it. Sellers try, buyers deny, buyers try, then sellers pour on. I guess it's a few things that you can maybe read. Maybe you can care about 3902, 3900. You can care about that level. I think another level maybe you can care about if you want is maybe like 3906. But everything's so tight up here. It's not like they're really spreading the way that they should, I don't know. That's what I see. I would love for them to return back to 38.8175 and ultimately 38.7825. I think that would feel good. If this hour closes below 3,900, then it'll be the first time in a long time that resistance didn't become support. And that can signify something for us. You know what I'm saying? That can signify some things for us. Let's look at a daily chart. Oh, it's supposed to be, it's loading now. It hasn't showed up yet. While it's showing up, let me check and see if there are any questions. If there are any questions, please feel free. Everybody raise your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, get with it. Let's do this. Stop screen share. So, good morning, Jay. You traded. Yeah, Sherry. I'm on Ninja Trader 8. Can you believe it? Crazy. What's up, Rod? Good to see you. Derek Gilchrist in the building. Tammy, I see you. Queen of Success was good. That's good. Good morning. Okay, everybody's here. Good to see everybody. No questions. Are there any questions on Clubhouse or anything like that? I think, let me go back and check the ES. Okay, I'm on the ES dailies. By God, do they ever need to come down? Like, that's all I'm gonna say. The dailies need to come back into 3660. That's all I'm gonna say. We're very far away from where we should be. Very far. Like, very far. We need to come back. So hopefully today can start some downward move on the ES and we can really get to business. It looks like the first day that they've been selling off from the beginning. So maybe everybody's on the same page and we can get some action. But that's what I see. Bonds up, ES down. And we go from there. Sound good? Everybody understand? Buy the bond, sell the ES. We're together? Okay, good. The time is 8:13. while I'm talking about that, let me just encourage you about a couple things. One is the Blonde Bully Conference, August 11th through the 15th. Is going to be dope. If you are interested, click the link in my bio so you can check it out. We're going to have fantastic speakers. We're going to have great activities. We're going to be doing some community service. It's going to be real nice. Trading on the beach, recording at the Versace Mansion, little fun stuff like that. Power brunches, like an idea brunch, so to speak. And we're going to have a few fantastic situations. So I really think that you all would benefit a lot by coming and checking it out. Another thing, if you're following me on Clubhouse, also click Building Money Machines, the group, because as we program content for this channel, it'll probably just be for people who are members of the group. And I want you to know, what else do we have going on? Oh, this will be the last month of I Hate Corona. This is the last month of I Hate Corona. The very last month. After this, it will no longer be any I Hate Corona. So you should jump on that because it's worthwhile. And before I go, I want to leave you with an idea. Yesterday, we were talking in the group about trading psychology. And one of the coolest things about trading psychology is that you can speak to a deeper part of yourself. You can actually change your subconscious mind so that you can be a more fruitful person, let alone a more fruitful trader. I think it's worth looking into. If you know, and this is for people who are bullies or aren't bullies. I'm trying to put it in a place where everybody can get it. If you know what you should be doing, but you still don't do it, then you have to agree that there must be something going on inside you where you don't do what you know you should. Like if you know you should run every day or eat right or not drink or only drink 1 cup and stop after that. Or if you know that you should be tithing or paying your taxes on time, or if you shouldn't be hanging out with a certain friend group or whatever it is. Yet what you know you shouldn't do, you still do. And also, if you know you should be, caring more about your family or releasing yourself from your past regrets or forgiving yourself, but you still can't, what you have to realize is that there's a divide between what you know and what you do. And if there's a divide in the activity between what you know and what you do, then we have to realize, like it's so important to realize that there is a war amongst your members, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? Like there are multiple versions of you inside of you, all vying for the power to control the you that everyone sees. Right. And there's a part of you that knows what you should and shouldn't be doing. And then there's a part of you that's stopping you from manifesting what you know. If that is the case, what I suggest is not just for your life, but for the market, for everything, that you start getting in control of yourself. Start doing the things. The bullies and I, we just started a 5-day, kind of like a 5-day course when it comes down to reprogramming ourselves, reprogramming our minds, really stepping deeply into our own psychology. And the exploration helped me greatly. I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but during the month of December, it was very difficult for me as a trader. Very difficult. And I had a hard time. I had to speak to somebody like somebody that understands trading and understands psychology. And I ran into a dude, his name is Marcus. And me and Marcus were talking, and he's really big on trading psychology. And a lot of the things that I began to uncover about myself and reprogram about myself was because of his help. So I brought him in so that we can, the bullies could really benefit from someone who's really doing deep psychological work. And there isn't much difference between the $20,000 a day trader and the $200 a day trader. The only difference is their ability to control themselves psychologically. And we have to get to that level, not just on the charts, but off the charts as well, where we can control ourselves, where we can really do what it is we know we should be doing when we should be doing it. You know, if it's time to study, let's study. If it's time to play, let's play. If it's time to relax, let's relax. And if it's time to trade, let's trade. You know, and having the control. If it's time to get into a position, get in. If it's time to get out of a position, get out. You know, having control, having self-mastery. So that's what I want to just encourage you all. If you see that there's a gap between what you know that you should be doing and what you're actually doing in any facet of life, I want to welcome you to the fact that you might have like a disconnect going on. And that's very, very common. I encourage you, man. I really want you to be a part of this challenge. If you're not, be a part of this challenge because it'll help get you into a more healthy place psychologically. That's about it, though, man. It's 8:19. I'm opening up the Zoom room, and I'll say this: the clock on the wall says that's about all. I enjoyed y'all. I had a ball with boom, boom, skeet, skeet. That's it. I've got to split. Do me a favor. Everybody that's on this stage, Draco, Portia, Raven, Ashley, Tap, Nisha, Cassie, Ken, I appreciate y'all. Would y'all follow these folks? They're amazing. And man, for YouTube and for Facebook, for Periscope, for Twitch, and for the rest of these platforms, I really appreciate y'all for hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Is there a replay for yesterday's class? I signed up by Mrs. Sherry. Don't worry. If you look into your Kajabi today, the replay from yesterday will be available so that you can take a look at it. It's very, 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 very powerful. Hey, everybody, you already know what it is. Much love. Trade safe out there today, all right?